There have been many incidents regarding gun control and shootings in the United States as of late. Even throughout history, there has been much controversial debates about guns being banned. The question is, how do guns affect our society? Guns intrude our safety and protection in the ways of killing. Although I do acknowledge that guns can be a form of protection, guns pose more of a threat to our safety than a wall of protection. There has been a push for stronger gun control after the Sandy Hook shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. If guns are banned, fewer deaths will occur, such as the ones at Sandy Hook and President's deaths. November 2013 marks the 50th anniversary of our beloved President Franklin D. Roosevelt's death from gunshot wound. Had guns been banned, this would not have happened. The death could have been prevented if the gun had not been in action. If the weapon had been a knife, the perpetrator's actions could have been halted and would have been slower. Less worry would be in place for our incumbent president if the event did not occur. Another controversial issue regarding guns was the death of my father's co-worker's wife. She was shot down by a policeman who simply thought she had a weapon with her, according to NBC News. But in fact, she was only an innocent bystander. With her loss, it means that we have lost a mother, a wife, and a member of our society. Through the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting, the public has learned to start the process to convince the government about banning guns. Briefly, the Sandy Hook incident took place in Newtown, Connecticut on December 2012. According to Matt Smith of CNN, on December 14, 2012, the morning after Nancy Lanza had returned home from a trip to New Hampshire, her son shot her 4 times in the head with a .22 caliber rifle. Then it was off to a school where he had relatively been a happy child, packing 4 other guns and nearly 500 rounds of ammunition. He fired more than 150 shots from the .223 caliber Bushmaster rifle before turning a 10mm Glock pistol on himself once the police arrived. In this incident, the gun is not the problem, but rather the person is the problem. In the same article, Adam Lanza, the shooter, had significant mental issues that affected his ability to live a normal life and interact with others. Though it is true that the person is the problem, the gun is also the problem. If the weapon had been a knife, the massacre would not have been a massacre and many lives would have been spared. Statistics show that gun-related incidents are rated much higher than auto fatalities, according to Chris Christoph and Ian Collette of Bloomberg.com. According to their article entitled American Gun Deaths to Exceed Traffic Fatalities of 2015, guns and cars have been among the leading causes of non-medical deaths in the U.S. By 2015, firearm fatalities will probably exceed traffic fatalities for the first time based on data compiled by Bloomberg. While motor vehicle deaths have dropped 22% from 2005 to 2010, gun fatalities are rising again after a low point in 2000, according to Atlanta-based Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Shooting deaths in 2015 will probably rise almost 33,000, and those related to autos will decline by 32,000, based on the 10-year average trend. More deaths are related to guns, and that reduces the nation's population. They also state that while mass murders are rare, shootings aren't. About 85 Americans are shot daily. 53 of them are suicides. Every day, one of those killed by firearms are 14 years old or younger. As one can see through statistics, the amount of gun-related deaths are increasing. In order to lower the number, the government has to heed to the citizens' wishes and ban guns nationwide. Most importantly, the future generation of our nation has to live to carry on our prospering nation. In conclusion, I advise the society to take action and make this gun ban a reality. There have been enough gun-related deaths. Society needs to push forward the gun ban to reduce any more painful deaths. The victims of gun-related deaths did nothing to deserve the bullet. With the ban of guns or even stricter gun control bill, there will be less to no guns. Therefore, less to no guns will reduce the drastic decrease of the population.